We're live! Hi! Everybody, to another dysfunctional family, even though it's a Sunday dysfunctional family. I'm TKAT, and this is Spike.
What's going on, guys?
Of course, I'm pointing this way, even though it should be this way! So yeah! We are live! And it's just the two of us. Everybody's, Joe right now is not feeling the greatest. Hopefully gets better and he feels a lot better. And then, hopefully Salad does eventually come back. Because, well, we need him too, just as much. He's got some brilliant ideas sometimes. Sometimes, I say. Because most times we're sitting there just like, I don't know. Because I'm the same way. I'll make some ideas like, We were going to talk about metals, but because we didn't have some peoples here, that didn't work out. So I decided let's do about the plans that we have for hugs. And as you guys can see, I actually have the chat up in our little thing, so you guys can actually read the chat coming from both and also be displayed, so then we don't have to have it where you have to look for the chat and all that stuff, all that fun handy dandy stuff. Anyways, so yeah, we decided to talk about the plans for Dysfunctional, what's going to be coming up, the Patreon, what we have there. So yeah, let's start with what we're vaping on, and I'll start since, well,
Yeah,
mine's the easiest.
You never start. Sorry, you never start the buffet, so
I'll start it. I'm using my EQ pod, having all vapor, the mango flavored.
How are you liking that stuff so far?
I actually really do like it. It's practically gone. Like, it's almost done. Hi, Thomas. And so, yeah. What about you, Spike?
Hold on. My chat just disappeared on me. Sorry, guys. New phone. I'm still trying to get used to it. Shout out to TKAT for hooking me up with it. Thanks, Dave.
Welcome.
All right, sorry. Just my buffet, just the usual V-God Pro Mech with the Drop Dead RDA. In that, I got my last little bit of my caramel peanut butter. I've also got the X130 mil on the Captain. And in that, I've got some butterscotch ice cream. That's it for me. What's everyone out in chat vaping on?
So we have Hitman, Elric, Kevin, and Thomas. Hello.
What's going on, guys?
I just realized that yeah. So if you guys heard a double wordingness, it's because I forgot to put my headset on. We should be good now when it comes to that. Elric, I am vaping on the
Valerian
2 mod with the Destiny RTA.
Right on.
Alright. So while everyone's still writing down, typing down what they are vaping on, I need to grab my... What did I do with my book? Why do I do this to myself? Honestly, my head hasn't been screwed on properly, guys. I've been trying to keep myself somewhat organized, and that ain't happening 99% of the time, and I think it's over on my freaking table. Give me 2 seconds. I don't know. What is it, Coil?
What's going on, Monster? Monster's vaping the Valhalla V2 on the Monster Mod V3. Of course you're vaping on that.
MonsterMan right now is He's on a leave right now due to personal reasons. He will talk about it himself. He's just having some personal time right now. He will eventually be back. Yeah. On that note, so to talk about the new, so for the streams, again, had not screwed on properly. I'm still trying. I've been doing a lot of workouts, so I haven't been able to sleep properly, and my muscles have been hurting. I've been bruising myself. My freaking body has just been it's just been hurting. So that main thing. So we've been doing some ideas for the raffles. Astromayu is actually making some custom made stuff specifically for the raffles. And then we're just figuring out what we're going to do for, and this is the Patreon that we're all talking about. So if you join the Patreon, you'll get a $5, you will get a 20% discount on top of all the fun goodiness of joining the raffle. Also same with the 15. Just so that people, if like, you know, it's just, yeah. Anyway, so go back to the raffles. So I'm just kind of figuring out what we're going to do for the other prizes, which again, we got to have another meeting eventually about that one, but I'm thinking we're going to also add on some of the merch line if you guys would be interested. So we'll basically pay for it and ship it out to your home. And then for the VIP access, we have video content, which is basically how, you know, behind the scenes. And then digital artwork, so you'll be getting things that I just don't give out I don't use. It will be personalized for the Patreons, and they can use it as a background, they can use it as a big art piece, whatever they want to use it for, they can use it for. They have, yeah. And then also there is a discount code for Astro's shop. So you're able to get anything that's personalized, like coasters, magnets, picture frames, etc., etc. She's still making a whole list of stuff, which is awesome. I love her. We are also thinking of having a coil building session. I believe it was with Monster. I can't put 100% about it. I know that we were talking about it. He was thinking of doing the coil sessions or one-on-one interactions. Spike, we still haven't figured out something for you.
Yeah, we're working on that.
We're working on that. And Salad actually was thinking of doing computer setups and helping people finding the best of the best, or teaching them how to build a computer, or doing one-on-one sessions. We're still kind of figuring all that out. But yeah, we're still in the works of everything, but I do have the discount codes for that. Okay, so that's about the Patreon stuff. Now, for Dysfunctional Family, and as a total, since this is the last day on Monster's channel, so I have to put the link on there. Sorry guys, I was a little bit late on doing a lot of stuff, so I just hit go, and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot to put all the description stuff, so I gotta go and do that on Monsters. But anyways, the future of Dysfunctional Family. What do you see it as? Spike?
What do I see it as?
What do you see it as?
I see it, I love the fact that we're talking more than just about vaping. yeah, like I love the fact that we're bringing like other non-related vape topics up. I find it kind of attracts more of a crowd of like other. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love y'all vapors out there, but I mean I see it attracting more crowd to us. But yeah,
Yeah, we'll also do like Q&As and everything too. We're debating if we're gonna do that specifically for the Patreon, or if we're gonna do kind of like a combination where we have specific questions on the actual page of Dysfunctional, and then other questions that in yeah, but everyone pretty much, they get the same deal except for the VIPs. The VIPs get more stuff on top of that. But yeah, anyways, so as I explained to Monster, Salad, and Spike, Dysfunctional Family has been evolving. We're not just vape related, which kind of eases my mind a little bit, because again, I'm still the newbie when it comes to vape related stuff. I have some knowledge, I'm gaining knowledge, but with everything that's been going on, it's kind of, let's evolve it, let's see where we go. Eventually, as an example, once a year, let's say we build a computer, and that computer has top quality of stuff, and we actually will go and meet the person that we're going to give away. We pick someone random, and then we give them the computer, kind of deal. Something that's big, elaborate, so on and so forth. So we kind of help other people out when it comes to the vape. Well, hand gestures don't explain much. I'm out of it, guys. I dealt with my dogs. I've been up since 6 o'clock. Shh. So what do you guys think what Dysfunctional Family means to you guys? Like, write it in, we'll read it out. Well, also it'll be set up here. Giving back to the community. Yep.
yeah.
That's exactly kind of how we want to do it. Is not, yeah. I'm just making sure all the things are still going. Because I have a little tiny screen on this monitor, and I'm just like, okay, that's still going. That's not blinking. And then I look at my laptop. Okay, that's still going pretty good. So we're good. Yeah. So we have like different ideas. Just sometimes, not sometimes. Oh my God. Again, this is why I need a script, because I can't even think of words right now. Where is everybody? Oh. So how many? Okay. 1 second, guys. Okay. I'm back. Somewhat mentally there. DFam is a place where I accept for what I am, with little judgment, all but salad. That's awesome. How's your vape going?
What, mine?
Yeah.
It's good considering I only got half a battery. Yeah. I know. I had to take off I had to go down to the vape shop to help out a friend. And I get home and I get out of the car, I try to hit it, and I'm like, really? and all I had time for was 4.0 volts. That's what my battery's sitting at right now. So at least I got something to vape on.
Nice. Also, too, you can check out Underground Vapes. And he's trying to get international.
I think what he's
Vapes.
What's going on, Garbage Man? I think what UB Vaping's doing is, and I could be wrong, Mike, if you're out there watching, please confirm with me. I think what he's doing is he's waiting to see what happens with the PMTAs down in the States. And then he's going to go further about getting the juice down in the States there.
Awesome. So yeah, just let us know what you guys think about Dysfunctional Fam, what it means to you guys. Because that helps with the kind of our progression of where we're going to be going when it comes to DFam. Because, well, who knows? We might end up disbanding at one point, or we might end up being something bigger than what we've originally planned. Because even Bear, or Monster, I should say, he's pretty surprised on where it's going, because he started off just being a little small talk one day, and it ended up, now there's 4 of us that are the main hosts, and we all kind of support each other with any of our decisions. Like, I know that Monster wants to do some cooking videos. I know he wants to do some of his bikes when he's on his bike. Me, I'm working, actually, I've been working on my exercising routines and kind of doing my progression, because having fibromyalgia, it's really hard to do exercise, so you get to really see me struggle and yell at the YouTube trainer, let's just say. Like, really yell at the YouTube trainer. And I'm not sure what Spike's plans are. Maybe vlogging, who knows? We'll see.
We'll have to see. I've got some ideas. I just have to make sure that I have the means of doing so. But yeah.
Joe is a curly man. Yeah, so I've been trying to figure out, okay, what's our next step? What are we gonna do? How we're gonna do it? And it's kind of like picking the pieces all together. Right now, we have the merch. Shameless plug. Well, not exactly. Shameless plug yet. Check out our merch line whenever I put it in the description. Again, still have to put it in the description. My cat wanted to put her 2 cents. But I don't know how well you guys can hear her, but she's definitely looking at me like, what are you doing, Mom? What are you doing? But yeah, I also got my new phone, so I'm able to do, like, my walking vlogs on my channel. And I'll also be, like, talking updates when it comes to DFam, what's new, what's gonna happen, watching me get, pulled by my animals. Yeah. And then maybe my road rage. Who knows? When I was going down to drop him off the phone, he was on the phone, and all I could hear is just me screaming and hollering, telling people to get off the road if they're gonna freaking go 100 on what was it, 90? They were going down the road, and I was like, this is 100, and you have to go 120 at times.
I highly recommended that she set it up a camera in her passenger seat and recorded it all.
Yeah, so That was fun. Screaming and hollering. Elric was actually really scary. Scared at it, listening to it. He's like, is she gonna be okay? Like, I'm scared.
Yeah. She'll be fine. Just let her go.
Just let her do her thing.
Yep.
So yeah.
Before when we were in Zoom, just before we went live, you came up with a good question to ask everyone. You guys out there in chat, what would work better for you guys? Going live at our normal 10:30 Eastern Standard Time, or would it work better for y'all if we went live earlier?
Yeah, that was that was one of the things. Oh, ow. Ab workouts suck when your stomach hurts. So yeah, just put it in the comments of what times would be best for you. We'll try to like accommodate to everybody. Again, we're not, because I know sometimes there's people that just can't make our lives at times, especially because it's so late at night. I know Saturdays are usually still my good times because my daughter is over at her father's. So that's usually, that's a good thing for me, but it might not be good for you, which I don't mind accommodating. Like, let's say, oh, well, a Wednesday would be a lot better for me. Okay. We're also, I was going to talk it over to the fam of like maybe doing 2 times out of a week, doing hour shows instead of the 2 hours that we go. So then it's a little bit, a little bit more content, a little bit more of a conversation. And sometimes we can go a little bit longer depending on the subject, or we just keep it as an hour and try not to go over too much. We'll try to figure something out like that. But again, we gotta have a nice conversation when everybody is all back, when that happens. Yeah. Bananas. And then, so I've been streaming a lot more myself on my Twitch. So I might actually have like little snippets of like me randomly yelling at people or yelling at the things I'm killing. I most likely have to jet at the halfway point today. I have to drive to my mom's and hook up a TV for my place. Nice. We're only going to make this show just an hour, only because of the fact, like, it's the 2 of us. And, yeah. I want to also ask you guys, what kind of stuff would you like to see when it comes to our shows? Like, would you like to see more of, like, specific topics, random topics, just us shooting the shit, having one-on-one conversations, Q&As. All that fun jazz stuff. Eventually there'll be like little music in the background, so then it's not so dead air.
It happens.
Ooh, ow. I'm just a ball of hurt. Okay. Oh, ow. Sorry, my anoles are making noise in yeah. I don't know if you guys could hear them, but they're like making random noises here and there. They've been jumping around, acting like idiots. That's all I can say. And named one's Al and the other one's Homer. Don't know how that works, but it works. I think also too, Monster and I were gonna collab and make some songs and whatnot. I think there was another thing like that we were thinking of doing, and kind of. So I've been working on my vocals a little bit more, so I can have different ranges instead of just one range. So that's happening. So what are you thinking?
As far as what?
I don't know. What you thinking? What would you?
I was just reading the chat. Elric says Al was disappointing. I bet he was like, you promised me a lady friend. Gosh, Mom.
Yep. I'm in the works of trying to find a female. It's really hard to find females for some stupid reason. It's like you look specifically for one type, and they're like, oh, this is a female, and it turns out to be a male. Females have a freaking white stripe on their backs, okay? Yes, I did a little bit more research on them, and females have white stripes on their back. And they're smaller. Which is kind of nerve-wracking, because they're fragile little buggers.
What's up, Joe?
Hi, Joe. Yeah, so like, that's what we kind of have planned for the upcoming shows, the upcoming ideas for Dysfunctional Fam. Which I'll be starting to do that once I empty out the stuff that I already have on there and start editing a little bit more. I'm also going to help a few of my friends that kind of want to get a little bit noticed with their graphics and whatnot. I have a friend that does really amazing at intros, but he never finishes them. And so I'm hoping that I can get him convinced to get on top of it and keep him going, because, you know, he's good at what he does. He just chooses not to continue or stays motivated enough to do it because he doesn't get noticed, or I don't know. I don't know. Or he can teach me and then I'll freaking start doing it. I just know how to use Photoshop. Because Photoshop is, you know, my best friend. On other news, no, there's no other news. I'm just. So what is new with everybody in the chat?
Yeah.
Bam, 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 bam. I'm assuming the trucking is actually live right now. Yeah.
Yep.
What you thinking?
It's sitting out here this week is actually really nice because we got a nice break from the heat. So, kind of enjoying that, not having to sit here and sweat my ass off.
That's a bonus.
Yeah.
Oh, we got 6 people. We got 6 people. just trying to figure something out here. Do you want to talk about your new phone? What you like about it?
Everything.
I like my phone.
Yeah,
I mean, it's got,
I'm still trying to get used to it and set it up the way I like it. It'll probably take me a few days, but it's getting there.
Not so party.
The camera on this thing is absolutely fucking wild. Yeah.
I'm loving this one. The camera is amazing. It's a quad core or quad camera. So I have like a 46 megapixel and then a 15, then 2 5s. I like it a lot. It's a pretty one. It's a very pretty one. Actually, the one that actually sold me my my new vacuum cleaner because my other one broke. Yay for birthday. Oh yeah, speaking of which, my birthday was on Thursday. Yay.
Even though I already said it multiple times, happy belated.
And she actually has the older version of this phone, and she was showing it to me, and she's like, look at this, I took a picture of the moon, and it was so clear you could see the craters from it, and I'm like, oh. She's like, yeah, I just took it and put it on my telescope and taken the pictures that clear. I was like, oh my god, now I'm gonna have way too much fun with it when I get a telescope. Because I like stuff out in space. Ow. Oh, the cat's passed out. Yeah.
Go poke him.
I'm not gonna go and poke her. She's already weirdo and runs around. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm not sure if I told you. One of my friends ended up getting COVID just recently.
Oh no, that's not good.
Yeah. So I hope he gets a speedy recovery and starts feeling a lot better.
Right.
Yeah. Because he only has get this, Ford decided to say, okay, you have 2 weeks off. But it doesn't work like that. It takes about a month and a half, maybe more. I just hope he has a strong immune system just to kick it out of his system. Right. He says he feels like crap. He's like, he's like, this doesn't feel like a cold, doesn't feel like anything. It feels like I'm dying. And I'm like, okay. Hey, sorry. So hopefully he makes a speedy recovery.
Yeah.
and then, yeah. I'm hoping the border's open soon. But they're probably not going to open, so I'm going to get married at the border. Just so everybody knows. I'm gonna be giving them a call this Monday, aka tomorrow, to see if they'll even allow me to do that. I mean, people have it in weird places. Ow. So who knows? I might be married at some point soon. Should have been married on May 14th, but no.
You know, I'm still used to trying to find the button right there.
The downside of an S9.
Hey, you know what? This is a huge upgrade from what I had.
That was probably the only best feature about the G series, is that button on the back.
I mean, don't get me wrong, the LG G4 that I just put away it was a great little phone for what I used it for. It's not like I was streaming off of it or anything. I mean, you know, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, taking pictures. Like, it had a good camera on it. Don't get me wrong about that. This one just has a way better one. I'm still trying to learn the ins and outs of like the camera settings and all that. I was playing around with it a little bit last night and this morning, and yeah, she takes some pretty wild pictures.
Yeah. I that's the one thing that I liked about the camera features on there, is that you can actually do like a bunch of different fun stuff.
Yeah.
So his Instagram's gonna be more filled.
Yeah. I figured out that this thing has a slow motion camera in it. So
He sent me a video.
I juiced up my RDA and I had to do a slow motion video just to try it out. And yeah, that was pretty cool.
And then watch I go and get 2 years from now. I go get my new phone. Hey, you want this one? The joys of technology.
Right. But hey, if it wasn't for technology, we wouldn't have a show.
That's true. That's true.
It can be your best friend at times, and it can be the biggest pain in your ass at times.
Yep. My neighbors are like opening and closing their back door. Oh, there's a live studio in this program? Oh, damn.
What program is that?
Restream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your department. I don't understand that.
Salads is the building of computers. Oh, I'm not gonna go in there. No, not while I'm streaming, because I might screw it up right now. I'll test it on my own. I put little, like, random stuff on the video. You're like, ah! Yeah, so hopefully, like, once, because I know that we have a few topics that all the Wonders Tech is and the rageful moments. Yeah, which you guys get to watch that when I'm getting angry on the computers.
I've said it before, I'll say it again, guys, it's absolutely fucking hilarious. The last couple weeks, Joe and I have been sitting in Zoom just before we go live, and TKAT's just flipping her shit out at her computer when it's fucking hilarious.
You get to hear the monster in me. Big MonsterMan's monster. TKAT is TKAT monsterness. So we covered the prizes and stuff like that. Because we're gonna do one item from our merch. Maybe two, depending.
Now, here's a question. As far as, you know, the items from the merch, will that be at do you decide what it is, or, you know, that...
Oh, we're all gonna kind of agree on something all together.
Okay. All right.
So, I know that Astro's making some original pieces. So, whatever, like, she'll make, like, two different ones. One for the vape-related stuff and the other one for the non-vape-related. So, even if you're not a vapor, you will still win a prize that is non-vape related. And everyone gets to enter. And we all pick out, okay, well, we'll have this, this, and this that are exactly the same. And then one item that's different on both sides. So one will be like, let's do vape related stuff. So we got like a juice and an atomizer. And we all pick what is the best juice, or all of our favorite juices and whatnot, and then we pile it together and mail it out to them. And then on the non-vape related, it could be something as a specialized dysfunctional family ornament, or something that's made out of crystal, or something that's a little bit different but is worth the same value as the other one.
Right. Yeah, I gotta keep it fair.
Yeah. And then hopefully I can get a hold of Mike so we can work on some stuff, and then
Yeah.
that'd be nice. I should have gotten a hold of him, but again, I've slept more.
You need your rest.
My rest day from working out was on Friday, and I slept. I think I slept like 12 hours. And then I woke up, and my daughter's just like, Mom, I want dinner. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't think I heard from you until, pretty much dinner time that day.
Yeah.
And normally I hear from you like
Early in the morning.
Early in the morning. Usually I got you messaging me before I even wake up.
Yeah. Last night, I had broken sleep, and it wasn't his fault. It was just, I wake up periodically at night. It's part of my insomnia. I'll pass out, and then I'll wake up like 2 hours later or an hour later, and I'll be sitting there like, why am I awake? And then I'll pass out again, and then I'll wake up again, and then eventually I do have a full night's sleep. It's just this getting started to sleep is the harder part for me. Once I'm asleep, I'm gone. I've gone from the world. Dang it. I can't wait till I get my new monitor, because then I can have more fun. Because I'll have this big screen right here, over here, and this over there, and then I curve. Yeah. So that's about it. So when I get out, once we're done the stream, I'm gonna get the links up and everything, so you can check out the merch, you can check out the Patreon. Again, I'm gonna be doing it up until September. It's kind of a first come first serve when it comes to single items, or so 5 people, if they join up, they end up, if they join up, let's say the 15 or the 5 tier, starting now, those 5 people will end up getting a 20% discount. And the only stipulation is that you have to be subscribed. You can't just subscribe one day and then cancel your subscription, because you lose that discount the moment that you do that. We got, yeah. So, the next 5 people. Yeah. And then, yeah. That's about it. Can't wait to get back to the show and get back to racing. I'm back on the number 3. Nice! Often usually from little Princess Kitty sticking her nose in my ear and breathing. She used to do that to me, and then now at night I put her in her jungle gym because she's everywhere at night, so she keeps me up. And I know that cats are more nocturnal than anything, but she's worse. She'll sleep, but she'll do, throughout the entire day, she'll keep going and going and going, like the Energizer Bunny. Yeah. But yeah, that should be about it. This is kind of like an update, in a sense, of the plans. Eventually, we'll get everybody together, and we'll kind of, I'm going to be writing down all the subject names to kind of have an idea of like, okay, well, why don't we do this? Why don't we do that? Because we always shoot out the thing, but we never write it down. And they're like, what was that topic that we were talking about? What topic this is? So I got a couple of ideas. I think I written one down. Nice.
Yeah, so for everyone out there that was always watched MonsterMan's racing, he will be back at it. I'm not sure when. I'm sure Monster could let that know in. First race is on the 13th at Las Vegas. So yeah, for all you guys that were enjoying watching Monster race, he's going to be back at it.
Yeah. Also too, I'm not sure how I'm going to do it with the Facebook. Because I'm not sure if we will be streaming on Facebook. We'll probably put a link up on there saying, hey, we're going live. Or something like that. Because, again, it does a lot. A lot. But, yeah. Guess they're just, lazy. Let's relax. And
Yeah.
I know that I'm going to be streaming tonight with Astro. We're going to be trying a new program to see how that goes entirely. Because, yeah, it would be fun to see if it actually works, where it's both of us playing. You can watch both of us and hear us at the same time. So we'll see what happens with that. So keep an eye out if you guys are watching me on my Twitch. Keep an eye out. I'll be doing it later tonight. My usual nighttime when child is asleep and dogs are not bugging me. But do you have anything that you want to say?
Just the usual. Go check out the merch line. Tomorrow night I will be guest appearing with Nemesis and Yankee Vapes on their live stream. Tomorrow, I believe it is going to be at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, if you guys want, go check that out. I believe it is over on Green Screen Mafia's channel. Yeah, go check that out.
And yeah, that's I already said a lot today. So we're gonna end the stream. Dang. So we're gonna end the stream here. Thank you guys for coming in and just popping by, saying hello, and taking a look at what we have so far, where we're kind of heading. We'll get a little bit more detail when time progresses. We might have more playlists. Who knows? We're still evolving. Again, you guys have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next week. Remember, we're going to be completely 100% on the Dysfunctional Family channel. So I'll be the links and everything will be in the description. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit that bell on the notifications so you don't miss out on the shows. And definitely, if you want to let us know what day is best for you for the shows, times, even if it's a Saturday, and let's say you want to do it, you want us to try it at 6 o'clock. We'll tally up how many people it works best with, and we'll try to, make it work for everybody that don't want to miss the shows. So you can either put it in the comments below in the Dysfunctional Family channel, or you can put it in the page on Facebook, the group, if you're in the group. Also, again, check our merch, check out the Patreon, and yeah, you guys have a wonderful day.
Have a good one, guys.
And we'll see you again. Bye.